Hey friends, how are you? So today the layout I'm going to be playing along with, and I don't even have a plan, is for Craft IQ. So there is a challenge every month, which this is the second month we're doing it, and my pal Jackie has come up with this diabolical plan. So each day for 7 days straight, you get a layer requirement that is handed down. So for day one was mixed media on plain cardstock. I have a plain cardstock. A little is okay, at least 2 contrasting pattern papers to create a vertical design. So I have these 3 papers chosen so far. I also have the mini paper pad for this collection, so depending on what I want my design to be, because I have no idea, I might bring that out, but definitely want to use the coffee cups. Number 2, represent music. Use it in your title, embellishments, subject of your photos. Incorporate it any way you can. And my title is going to be Start Me Up, which is a song by the Rolling Stones. So that's awesome. Layer 3 is add stars. Super easy. Layer 4 is the layer I chose, which is use at least 2 different fonts for your title. Make sure to have 3 of something and use a punch because I was feeling ever so extra on my day. Layer 5, use something in your stash that is at least 5 years old or your oldest item. That's going to be tricky because I tend to be a de-stash kind of girl. Ooh, I just saw that I have coffee, Scrappin Happy Studio things. Okay, I'll go to that in a second. I also have other cute coffee cups. Anywho. And then layer 6, add sequins and splatters. No problem there. Layer 7, add stitching, faux, stamped by hand or machine. Great. So I'm going to use these 2 photos. This is a non-doctored up coffee. And this is a doctored up coffee with a little sugar in the raw and a nice splash of cream. So, and my husband took me out to a fancy breakfast place here in town, like there's chandeliers there and all that kind of stuff. It's called the Rochester Brunch House. So that's where these pictures were taken, ergo the cute coffee cups. And I'm also going to incorporate a layout or, add this. Ooh, I like that camera right there with this brown idea. Although it's super tropical. For Scrappin Happy Studio, because this month I joined their design team and I am super excited about it. But I had all my layouts done for the DT except for this one. Guys, look at how that matches. Can't believe it. So excited. Okay, I get excited. I do. So definitely going to be bringing this in. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. That works so incredibly well. Okay, I'm gonna have that on standby. So the first thing I need to do is trim my cardstock. The cardstock that I have right here, it is just white, it is textured, and it's by Colorbach, I believe. Let me I gotta do the slightest. It has like a little branding strip with those like little bendy things. It's perforated, that's what that's called. And yes, so you have to trim it a tiny bit. Is my light on? Nope, my desk light's not on. Ta-da, a little brighter now. Now, the next thing to tell you about is I did pick 3 shimmers. The colors I have chosen, I have Frostbite, which actually matches so well with the blue in this coffee cup. So I have Frostbite. I have Palm Reader. These are both vibes. I have Palm Reader, which goes really well with this green. And then I have Glorious Day because it is gold and it's gorgeous. Okay. Oh, that's a vibe. So I have all vibes. I'm vibing it. So what I need to do is kind of decide what kind of, what was it? I need 2 contrasting pattern papers to create a vertical design. So I need 2 going this way. And I need mixed media. And I'm choosing not to gesso this because I'm not going to do a ton of mixed media. And let's see, I think my photos can be kept as is because they will go vertical as well. So my question is, if I grab my handy dandy little, I totally didn't over prepare for this, guys. So I have all of my Jen Hadfield goodies in here. So if I grab my handy dandy 6x8 paper pad, I am wondering, ooh, I just saw some flowers that were super cute. Aren't those cute? Okay, so I might be even changing this because I love those flowers. But I definitely need to find my little coffee cups. Coffee cups. Which I've used this before, so I don't even know. The peacocks are hilarious. That green works as well if I don't find all of the same patterns. Love that deep orange that's in this collection. You know, and the thing is, I know I would gravitate towards the coffee cups like right away, so I have to see what I've done. Although I wonder if this one has like the 2 cups per each thing too. Maybe. So yeah, so you get, coffee cups. So I have the coffee cups. I still have the green. I have the green, the coffee cups, and I like those flowers. So I'm changing out, apparently, my background pattern papers. I did have a wood grain in here. Let's see. I love little print too, but okay, that's good for now. We can always add, right. Okay, so I am thinking, coffee cup, I am thinking to do strips of this and scufferate them up rather mightily. And now I'm thinking 5 strips, because if they said use at least 2, I want to be all extra about things and use more than 2. Let's see what the scraps are first. Oh, that was one of my original choices, so that's cool. And then let's go ahead and do text, because I can always do text. So I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to scufferate them. And let's see, I have the world's oldest scufferator. I need a newer one. I need a new, like a new scuffy thing, because this thing is from like 2005. And I need a better sequin picker-upper. Yeah, I clearly don't know the names of things, but it has like a wood handle. Yeah, okay. Does not matter. I'm going to cut strips of these. I'm going to scuff them up. I know that, but I also want to do some smushy mixed media, I think. So I'm going to let it dry while I scufferate. Okay, great. We have a plan. And I also know I need to come in with splatters after. So what I'm going to do, I'm seeing if I have a baggie right here. I have it across the room. I'm going to do smush technique with, good, found a baggie, with some of my colors, because I don't need a lot. And I'm going to have, and I have to go vertical, right? So I'm going to have kind of some staggered whatever, but I'm going to have smush in background. Okay. And I get to use my Scrappin' Happy Studio. So cute flare buttons that match the Jen Hadfield Reaching Out collection really well. So that's cool. All right. So I really dig this blue. So let me get it activated. Go Inspector Gadget on this one. I know I get this little glare right there, but I really like the light as well. You usually just got to give it a nice little piece of cardstock, and then it can cooperate. Okay, so let me see how I can do this without getting it everywhere. But even if I get a little spray, that'll end up looking pretty. It's mixed media. So do a smush, smush, smush. No overthinking, because what's that going to do for me? Okay, so right now it looks like a beach layout. Not my whole plan, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, let me wipe this off, because I keep a giant roll of paper towel right here for important things like this. Okay, as you see, I have very technical tools I'm using. It's quite the big deal. Using blue and green together will work rather nicely because they're both nice and cool colors. And then I'll probably go heavy splatty bits with the Glorious Day by My Vibes. These are all fab Shimmers paints. Oh, and guys, if you decide, not if, because I know you will, like when you guys order a Shimmers paint, and this isn't a Shimmers layout, I'm just, babbling away while I'm getting my spray ready. Go ahead and put my name in the comments, and you can score yourself a freebie, because I love freebies. So freebies are always a good plan. All right, so now I have pond. That's what they would call this. Layout of pond. I want to make sure that, there's a little bit of the whatever colors here, there, and everywhere. So, yeah, so it cooperates. What color thread do I have? Currently, I have white thread in my sewing machine, so it'll probably be white thread when it gets to that point. Ew, guys, you know what I should do? I should back this layout and sew it onto one of those full-size pattern papers that I wanted to start with. I'll probably do that with the coffee cup ones because that kind of makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to gut this. I'm going to go ahead and get these put into strips. I'm going to do 5 of them and kind of just dress them up and all that kind of goodness. It's going to take me a minute. This is going to dry, which I think I'll go in with the splatty bits right now and let it all dry. And yes, it has a little bit of wonkiness. It's okay, guys. Not a big deal. I don't know if you can start to see it. Do you see, like, in the green, that really great gold glitter? So I'm going to have a lot more shimmer when it dries, which we like. So yes, right now it looks like pond. It won't look just like pond in a little bit. Getting the splatty bits in there because, let's see, add sequins and splatter. We're number 6 on our list of layers. And I'm the one that, you know, kind of went really heavy with my things. What did I do? Yeah, 2 different fonts, and I don't even have an alpha picked out yet. All right, want to get some of these splatty bits to the outside a little bit more. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the inside has so much of the other color. I want to make sure that you can see the third color / tertiary color here and there. Okay, and so I have splatters as part of number 6. It's not the full thing of number 6. All right, I'm going to get working on scuffing my papers. I'm going to, let's see, I have to scuff because technical, and I have to let this dry so that I can kind of flatten it out on my background paper as discussed. So I'm going to go do that stuff and I'll be back in a minute. My gosh, guys, I talked for 12 minutes and I didn't even get anywhere. Okay, let me get some work done. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have check-in time. So, mixed media on plain cardstock, a little is okay. At least 2 contrasting pattern papers creating a vertical design. So I have 5 contrasting pattern papers creating vertical design, mixed media on plain cardstock. Okay, represent music, use it in your title, embellishment, subject of your photos, incorporate it any way you can. I have my title right here, Start Me Up, I'll Never Stop. Add stars. I went and found colors that will be matching. There's little stars in these Altenew enamel dots. I will create some clusters with them. Use at least 2 different fonts for your title. So these are my 2 different fonts. I have a title and a secondary title. Use 3 of something and use a punch. So 3 of something, I'll probably have 3 die cuts or 3 or more die cuts or 3 sets or 3 clusters of stars, something like that. 3 super easy. Now using a punch, maybe I will just grab my Tabaroo punch right here to do some tabs around my photo. Add sequins and splatters. Now I already have splatters right here, but I will go and grab some sequins and then add stitching, faux stamped by hand or machine. And I have machine stitching all the way around my layout. Now, I did go ahead and mat my photo in the same paper that we see here, and I'll be able to pop it onto these over here. So we're gonna have a really nice contrast. And somewhere, oh, here it is my T-square ruler. So let me get that in there. And yes, I have tons of pattern going, I know, but that's my thing. All right, let's see if it'll stick down because I have all of these edges are super distressed as well, which I like. All right, so the next thing I need to do is I want to go through all of my die cuts, see what I can add here, there, and everywhere. Oh, these will be my 3 of something. I'll add all 3 of these flare buttons. So that will be my add 3 of something. Here is my punch. I have my 2 fonts. I just have to find sequins, then work on this, yada, yada, yada. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alrighty, so let's go through this. I finished up my layout. I have my Scrappin Happy Studio flare on here, which would be my 3 of something. My punch is this one here in the same pattern paper that you see here and here. All of those are Jen Hadfield papers. Let's see. I want to make sure everything's on here. My mixed media is on plain cardstock. At least 2 contrasting papers. Represent music. Está. Add stars. I have my Altenew enamel little stars in 3 places. This one's having a hard time staying down. At least 2 different fonts. Check. 3 of something. That would be these, as we talked about. That's my punch. I have my sequins right here. I had some navy from a really old Spiegel Mom Scraps exclusive. And then I have these that are called Sweet Little One, which will be a Wild Whisper exclusive. I just got those in this week. I have splatters in gold, which I'm going to go back and do some little gold splatty bits. So there's some more on top of this as well. And add stitching. I have that around here. Ta-da! So that is a challenge. I think it is super fun. I will have links down below for the other people playing along. There's a whole Facebook group, which I'll remember to do that. And then I'll put links for the people who have videos going for the hop as well. Oh, the Altenew bits I used are Tropical Forest. Let's see, Warm and Cozy, and Glacier Caves. And I have a link tree right below that has my scrapbook.com affiliate link, as well as my Spiegel Mom Scraps affiliate link. So you can find all that stuff down there. It's got my YouTube channel. It's got like all the where to find me stuff, you know, Insta, all that kind of stuff. Oh, and then let's see. These are the alphas I use, which were Happy Life foam letter stickers. And these that are by Bella Boulevard. They're called Wonky Alphas, and this one is in the color Pickle Juice. And I had these since May of 2018, and this is the first time I used them, and it ended up being a really nice color match. That's all I have for you today. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you when I'm having my next cuppa. Goodbye for now, friends.